The Prime Initiative.
Nowadays, I have a particular routine. I wake up, look at my phone, and I literally tell myself, sometimes even out loud, kind of bullshit did LASD do this time? Oh, look, my inbox is full. Literally every fucking day with you guys. What is wrong with your command staff? It never fails. Once I think things kind of calm down finally for the deputies, it just shit just comes back up. Especially that of NCCF and all that bullshit happening there with their incompetent leadership, incompetent brass. I mean, I just don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. But enough of that shit. You know, let's get into the task at hand. Okay, I woke up this morning and I have this particular message here. Stand by. We're gonna read it together, like reading Rainbow. Remember that?
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
All right, here's the message right over here. We'll read it. Okay, did cut off here. Obviously, this person had their salutation at the top, so I cut that out because I don't want any identifying marks on here. But our brass informed us yesterday at North Facility that the command staff is getting foosball tables and big overstuffed chairs for the inmates at North. What the fuck? I don't know what kind of stupid they are, but foosball tables are going to be made into shanks for sure. This just shows they could give a rat's ass about our actual lives. We have mental observation housing here, but most of them are GP hideouts. And considering what just happened at CJ, I would have thought our command staff would have been a little smarter than that. I'm livid, he or she stated. I don't blame you for being livid. And to be honest with you, yeah, you're absolutely right. You would think they would get their shit together and learn something from it, right? But you know what? We all know deputies have their hands tied behind their back now. That's the administration. You guys are fucked. I hate to say it, but that's what your administration is doing to you guys. Handcuffing you guys behind your backs, and the fucking inmates are running everything. That's how it is. Media doesn't cover that shit, but we all know it. We all know it. The families of the deputies come home with these horror stories while command staff sits in their fucking office, right? Command staff sit in your fucking office watching hentai or OnlyFans or some shit in your air-conditioned fucking offices with your Nespresso machine. What the fuck? I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. But you know what? This is the kind of thing where you guys try to hide it, but you know, the more things get hidden, the more things come out, right? But there's this particular individual who said it best. One of my friends and constituents, Mr. Hector Bravo, we're gonna get into him right now. He went on this California Insider not so long ago and clearly stated this, and it still happens to this day. Okay, let me get into that. One sec.
Everybody that I've spoken to said
Here is good old Hector Bravo. In case you guys don't know, I'm going to put his link on the bottom. Hector Bravo is a military vet. Long story short, went into CDCR, became a lieutenant, left because of the corruptive bullshit. Go figure, right? Go figure, right? Here he is, a California Insider. I'm going to leave all his links at the bottom because if you don't know who Hector Bravo is, you guys should take a look. Look at his look at his IG, his Instagram, and look at his YouTube. And he actually has a movie out as well. So let's take a look at what he has to say.
Everybody that I've spoken to said they think it's going to take for a correctional officer to die. I mean, clearly it's not. It doesn't.
Okay, so he's obviously talking about correctional officers since he's at CDCR. Correctional officers are still cops. They still respond to danger. They still write reports. That's the fucking bottom line. Okay. They work in conjunction, and also there's deputies that work in custody, right? Any particular setting where you're working in an incarcerated setting is dangerous as fuck. And he was an LT that worked that. Okay, just to clarify.
Matter if an inmate dies to them, we've already lost 6 in 2024. It's going to take for a correctional officer to die, a massive lawsuit, massive public attention for them to even want to consider, but even that might not even change it. These higher ups in Sacramento, they're at the retirement age. When they feel the heat in the kitchen, they just retire and ride off into the sunset.
Do you think they might be disconnected from the, you mentioned the way it works is that the ranking file is just following orders to get promoted, and then the policymakers are in Sacramento. They're not really in the front line, and the leaders of the front lines are actually following the policymakers because they want their careers to grow. Do you think that they might not know what's going on? Do you think they've made this policy decision and now they're waiting for it to work, and they're hoping that things will work out?
If there was a disconnect, that's where it would be. They're maybe unsure. Hey, I'm being told from up here, from above me, to implement this. However, we're getting a lot of pushback from the ground level telling us why this is dangerous. We're getting a lot of incidents. They're probably wondering, why isn't this working?
So you're saying they implement this model, the California way, which is following the Norway, which is supposed to help the inmates make their lives better. That's what it's supposed to do, right? Essentially.
It's a facade.
But it's really actually putting inmates' lives in danger.
It's a facade. It's a dog and pony show. Okay.
Hell yeah, it is.
It's like somebody's getting paid. Some people are benefiting from the enactment of this Norway, California model, right? So I don't know who. People always say follow the money. Somebody, some college, whatever colleges are up in that area, are enacting. Somebody's getting paid and benefiting from this. All right. So much so that they are not willing to stop it or slow it down when lives are getting lost. And we're being vocal about, hey, stop this. I got to put an emphasis on that. They do not value human life.
Boom. They do not value human life. That's what it boils down to. Current administration can give a fuck about all of you guys, to be honest with you. I think it's been plain to see. Look in the news. Look at what's transpiring within the patrol deputies, the deputies in courts, the custody deputies. Just not only deputies, custody assistants, security officers. Everything is turning into a heaping pile of shit. And it all starts with the leadership, right? What possessed you, NCCF, or North Facility? What possessed you to say, how could we make things better? Our deputies are suffering. Oh, I know. Let's get the inmates foosball tables and nice recliners. You know what? While we're at it, why don't we get them some blow-up dolls and pocket pussies? Yeah, I think, I got it. What the fuck?
The fuck is this?
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck are you talking about?
This is what happens. This is what's happened to the public. This is what our taxpayers, our tax dollars are going to. Foosball tables, right? Foosball tables. Because, oh, poor guy, they're bored. They're bored. You know, they have to play something. But let's just get them Xboxes too. Let's get them some Xboxes. Why don't we get them one of the, you know what? While we're at it, let's get them some of those charms, those little gay charms that you could put on Crocs. You know, let's get them that to identify themselves, and have the deputies give them back rubs. Why not? Fuck it. We're there already, right? Dangerous. Well, there you go. Foosball tables coming soon, right? We all know what they're going to do with that. This is the bottom line, guys. You guys have to train hard. You train hard and you stay hard to kill. That's what it boils down to. This is the mentality you should have. I'll be fucking straight up honest with you guys. So you guys are being mistreated like that and no one seems to give a fuck about what's happening. You should have the mentality that any room you get into, you should be the hardest motherfucker to kill. That's the mentality you should have. You train your asses off. All right? Because when shit hits the fan, you'll be there. You'll be ready. All right, guys. You guys stay safe out there. Keep fighting.
The Prime Initiative.